Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tyler, and welcome back to the Mind of a Nerd Studio. And today I figured I would do another Blu-ray collection for you guys instead of just doing another haul in God knows what video and God knows what month. Um, yeah, I have a problem. I bought another crap ton of shit again. Um, I didn't mean to, but you know what? I wanted to go back to Bookoff really bad, and I did. And I told myself before I walked in that I wasn't going to spend as much as I did. And I think I spent like $10 less than I did when I went on my birthday. And I think I bought two less titles than I did when I went on my birthday. Um, so we're gonna get right into it. And again, just like the last video, this is a mixture of things that I've gotten because I also got some late birthday gifts that, well, they weren't late, but I got them late because I had to go pick them up. So I'll be showing those off too. And I also got a couple things too. Let's see who's in the chat. My guy, Dilated Entertainment. What's going on? Got my boy Jared Leto. Oh, Jared Leto. Yeah, Jared Runner's Jared Leto. Hey, Jared Leto. Jared Runner. What's going on, Brian guy? My guy, Luke Ponto. What's going on? My little brother's in the chat. What's going on? Enjoy the last couple weeks before school starts. My wallet hates book off. Yeah, it does. Emmett is here. What's going on? My boy, Mr. Stu. What's going on? And my guy, Alex Thomas, is here. What's going on? My guys are all here. Let's go. All right. So, I'm gonna show this off because this is a rare occasion. This was not his fault. This is Amazon's fault. They suck. Um, we got the Death of Nintendo. This was I guess, a gift from Dilated. Thank you so much. He wanted me to watch this. I think he did mean to send me the Blu-ray, and Amazon screwed up and sent me the DVD. It's whatever. It's not his fault. I can't complain about that, but I'm excited to check this out. Okay, now we're gonna take a page out of AJ Reacts 2. Uh, we're gonna do non-slip covers, then slip covers. So the first thing I got is the Hateful Eight, Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight. This movie gets a lot of hate because it's really long. And granted, I watched the Netflix version of this where it's like a mini series, so I could be, like if I were to watch the actual version of this, I could not feel the same way, but watching it as a mini series, I absolutely loved this movie. And I think it's honestly one of his most underrated movies, if you ask me. I really love this movie. Next, we got one of two 4Ks that I got from Bookoff. We got Hocus Pocus. Spooky season is around the corner, and this was $10. And Mr. Stu is going to be doing a watch along for this. I saw it for $10. I was like, I'm gonna grab it. I've only seen this once, but I do like Hocus Pocus. It's a really fun Halloween movie. Reminds me of Halloween Town a bit. We got a couple MCU Blu-rays here. We got Iron Man 2 and 3. If you guys don't remember, I bought the first Iron Man when I went last time. This was factory sealed. I was very happy about that. These were pretty cheap, and I'm very quickly building my MCU collection. I think I only need like 5 of them left. I think I need the 2 Ant-Man movies, Shang-Chi, Black Widow, and Civil War. Which there's a certain movie that I bought over Civil War, which shocked me, but it was cheap, so that's why I got it. Next, we got the Lego Movie, factory sealed. Yeah, I had to buy this because number one, I didn't have it, but two, because I bought Lego Batman and I didn't have this, and I was like, I kind of feel bad because I do really like Lego Movie, and it was factory sealed, so can't go wrong. Next, we got is this all of them? Yeah, it's all of them. You got a franchise that I did not think I would be owning all of them. Well, I don't own all of them. I'm missing the last one. I don't even know if it has a Blu-ray release, but we have basically the sequels to the sequels to Paranormal Activity. So we got Paranormal Activity 2, Paranormal Activity 3, Paranormal Activity 4, and the marked ones. Um, these were all, I'm pretty sure these were all like $4. I know these two were $4. These two were definitely $4. If I think these were only like $1 more. I basically bought them because they were all there. I went there for horror, and this is the closest thing I found to horror other than one other title. So I guess I own five. And if you hear the rain on the AC, that's because it's raining. Sorry. But yeah, I guess I own five out of the or four out of the five Paranormal Activity movies now. I know. Well, there's six, but I don't have next. I don't think Next of Kin has a physical, and I don't think it's getting one other than that box set that's coming up. So next is Pitch Perfect. This is one of I told the story many times. I'm not a chick flick person, obviously. That's why they're called chick flicks. But there are two chick flicks that I actually love. Pitch Perfect is one of them, and the other one would be Mean Girls. I'm getting the Mean Girls Steelbook when it comes out, if I can get my hands on it. But Pitch Perfect is the other one. I really, really enjoyed this movie. It's hilarious. Rock of Ages. Um, when I saw this movie when I was younger, I really, really enjoyed it. This was actually, I would say that this is one of the main things that got me into rock music hardcore the way I am right now. Um, but then I watched it a couple months ago with AJ, and I didn't. It's not as good as I remember it being. It's really fucking long, and the musical sequences are pretty good. Tom Cruise is great in the movie, but the story of the movie, like the movie that's not musical, is really boring and really long and really generic. But the musical sequences are really good. I really like Russell Brand in this movie too. He's funny. Next is a movie. I can't believe this. This is so fucking irritating. So I don't have the Raimi Spider-Man movies on Blu-ray. I have the TASM movies, and I have all three MCU movies on physical. I was thinking that they would have these, and they only had one, and I passed it up the last time, but this was factory sealed. I could not pass it up this time. Spider-Man 3. I need the other two. I literally bought it because it was factory sealed. If it wasn't factory sealed, I wasn't gonna buy it. But I do like Spider-Man 3. It's just if I feel like an idiot only buying Spider-Man 3 and they don't have the other two. It annoys me. Hopefully when I go back, they will have the other two. Another couple MCU titles. We got Thor and Thor: The Dark World. I'm glad that I got these for as cheap as I did because I don't like this movie, and this movie isn't great, but it's not terrible either. Whatever. The Thor movies are very. Next is one I got from my guy Mr. Stu. We got Watchmen. I know he's been trying to get me to watch this for a while. No, Watchmen. Um, so I wanted the 4K, but this was only like $5. So if I like this movie, then I'll upgrade it. I'm very interested in watching this though. And the last of the non-slipcover Blu-rays we have is X-Men: Days of Future Past: The Rogue Cut. They had this with the slipcover, but number one, it was more expensive, and number two, there was a huge sticker on it, and someone tried tearing it off, and it left like the remains of it, and that was really hideous. So I was like, I'm not even gonna bother with that. So I just got it without the slipcover. I really don't care. I bought this because this is technically the only X-Men movie I didn't have, in the sense that I didn't have the road cut, and I did want the road cut, so that's why I bought it. And I'm very interested to watch it because Alex was the one telling me that it's not like it doesn't improve the movie all that much, but it doesn't necessarily ruin it either. So it's like it complements it in a way. I don't know. Right, let's hit the chat. Hateful Eight is fantastic. Yes, it is. My condolences. It's my favorite Iron Man movie. It's my favorite too. Next of Kin wasn't that bad, bro. It wasn't that great, but it wasn't that bad either. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Yeah, I only need five more. That's because but I don't think they have the ones that actually, no, they do. They do have the ones that I need. It's just that Black Widow is super expensive on 4K, and I didn't. Even the Blu-ray was like $20. I was like, eh. And then Shang-Chi was like really expensive on 4K. I was like, Jesus Christ. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's take a sip of the cold beverage. I'm so happy I have a day off. Finally. All right. So this wasn't a recent pickup, but my god Dilated sent me the slipcover for this, and it is glorious. We got Alita Battle Angel, the slipcover. It is amazing. You knew this boy was going in the protector. Oh my god, fantastic. We got the Austin Powers trilogy. I haven't seen any of these. Realistically, I bought this. Well, I do want to check out these movies, but also because of the slipcover, it's awesome, and it was cheap too. So yeah, we got Austin Powers International Man of Mystery, Austin Powers The Spy Who Shagged Me, and Austin Powers Gold Member on Blu-ray. We got the live action Beauty and the Beast. This is my second favorite Disney live action remake, and this was only $4 with a slipcover. And it wasn't even on the clearance shelf either. It was in the regular thing. I was like, "Oh shit, come here!" Um, yeah, I really like this movie. It's too long. It's too long. If this was like 20 minutes shorter, I would probably say it's my favorite because I really, really like this movie. Next, we got Captain America: The First Avenger. The 4Ks were really, they had the 4K slip, and then they had the steelbook both for like $20, and then this was not $20. I think this was like $5 or something, and it had the slip cover, so I was like, steal. I love Captain America: The First Avenger. I think this is actually very underrated. If you ask me, you have if you make Red Skull a better villain, this is an incredible movie. If you ask me. No, it's not what I meant to do. Tom Hardy, but that's not saying much because I don't really like Tom Hardy as Venom anymore. We got Doctor Strange with the slip cover. I'm not. I used to really like Doctor Strange, but when I rewatched it, I didn't really love it that much. It's okay, but the slipcover is fire. Yes, it is. We got the if it would fucking thank you. We got so I bought two of these from Bookoff and one of these from my Target store yesterday. So we got How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2, and then we got The Hidden World. Where are these? I haven't seen these in a while. I think I've only seen this the one time. Like the one time I saw it in the theater. I do remember seeing this in the theater. This one I absolutely love. This is one of my favorite animated movies ever. The ending to this movie had me shook. I love it. This one I only saw once, but I really like it too. So yeah, now I have all three of the How to Train Your Dragon movies on physical. Very happy about that. And I'm looking forward to rewatching them because especially two. I really remember liking two a lot. Next we got The Hunger Games. This was the only one that I didn't have on Blu-ray. I have the other three and the Target exclusives, but the Target exclusive I have for the first one is DVD. So I went and picked this up, and this was factory sealed too. We bought this a couple days ago. We got Jurassic World Dominion on 4K. I put this in a protector not because the movie is amazing, but because the slipcover is a matte finish, and I pulled it out the shelf and it had a little scuff on it. I was like, nope, this slipcover is not getting damaged because it's fantastic. So I put it in the protector. And if you look on the back, there's the shot they used for the steelbook. Good job, Universal. Um, I like Dominion. I did. I did. It's really stupid and it could have been a lot better, but I did enjoy this movie for what it was. I am curious to see the extended version, even though it's like ungodly longer, because Colin Trevorrow's been running his mouth saying that it's better. So we'll see. We got probably one of my favorite slipcovers that I own now. We got Justice League War. Oh my god, look at that slipcover. It is fantastic. Yeah, this slipcover is awesome. This movie is fucking awesome. Uh One of the best in the DCAU for sure. Um Justice League War. It's awesome. We have, yes, I know. I was running my mouth about this 2 days ago, but whatever. The Purge election year. Um, it was $5. It had a slipcover. I gave in. Okay. Now I need the first Purge, the the first Purge, number one, not number four, one, and then I need the Forever Purge. I think I saw the Forever Purge with a slipcover. If it's like $5, I'll probably get it. The first one I'm not gonna buy though. Oh well, if it has a slipcover, I will. But I don't think they had it there. Next, we have Superman, Batman, Apocalypse. This animated movie is very underrated to me. I think Batman in this movie is fucking amazing, especially in the scene with Darkseid towards the end. And Supergirl in this movie is awesome. I love Supergirl in this movie. She's fucking a beast. And this slipcover is beast and goes hard. Yes, it does. Next, we got one that I swear I only bought it because of the slipcover. We got Terminator Genesis. This was like $5, and this slip is pretty cool. And if you turn it a certain way, it shows the scarring. It's pretty cool. And I do like how it has the alternate on the bottom. This movie is awful, but it's kind of funny. It is so bad it's good movie for me. Now the only Terminator movie I don't have is 3, and that's because they were charging like $25 for that movie at Bookoff. For what reason, I don't know. And the last of the slipcovers that we got is Thor Ragnarok with this beautiful slipcover. Thank God they had this because they had Thor Ragnarok on 4K with the slipcover, but the slipcover was destroyed, and that broke my heart. So then I saw this and I was like, you know what? I'll buy it. It has the slipcover, and I've had this I've had this realization with the MCU that I don't really care how I own them in terms of format. I'm just gonna buy them if I see them clearly because I have some movies on 4K and there's some on Blu-ray. One on 4K that oof, you wouldn't think that I would own on 4K, but I do. But yeah, I'm very happy. I love Thor Ragnarok, and this slipcover is awesome. All right, let's hit the chat. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. For me, no, it isn't. I saw one in I saw 1 and 3 in the theater. I don't think it's very underrated. I think it's a little overhated. I don't think it's terrible, but I don't know if underrated is the word. I think it's very fine. Ragnarok is cool. It's my favorite of the Thor movies, but if Love and Thunder had a better villain, it would be my favorite Thor movie. Yes, I love Thor, Love and Thunder. I'm sorry. All right. Now let's get to these are the last 3 things that I picked up. We got this was the movie that I kept saying you guys wouldn't believe that I had this on 4K. Captain Marvel on 4K. This steelbook was $10. Before I hear what it was $10. Okay, was $10, and the steelbook is pretty dope. That's why I bought it. I really like the steelbook, and it was $10. So I went ahead and picked it up. So now the Marvel movies that I have on 4K are Incredible Hulk, Endgame, Infinity War, Far From Home, No Way Home, Eternals, Doctor Strange, this, and Winter Soldier. A very weird mix of movies that I have. I revealed the Captain Marvel steelbook and all the views went away. That's hilarious. Next, we got Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I had to fight tooth and nail to get this steelbook because none of the steelbooks sold out, and Raiders is still in stores, and Temple of Doom is still kind of in stores, but this is gone, like gone. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they just did not make steelbooks, but this is like very hard to find now. I had to get it from Target, which I never do because, well, I bought How to Train Your Dragon, but that How to Train Your Dragon's probably been sitting there since 2019, bro. I had to get this from Target, and it's got a couple scratches on it, but it has no dents. I rather scratches than dents. I haven't seen this movie yet, and I'm looking forward to watching it. I now have the trilogy, the original trilogy on steelbook, waiting for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which I'm oddly excited to buy. And the last thing that I got, this was a birthday gift from Mr. Jason Carr. He'll be catching the replay. We got the Conjuring 7 movie collection. This has open. We got the Conjuring. Am I doing that right? Yeah, I am. Annabelle, Conjuring 2, The Nun, Annabelle Creation, Annabelle Comes Home, and The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. The Conjuring franchise, man. It's a franchise that honestly, on paper, should be amazing when you think of a horror universe, like a horror cinematic universe. Like, that sounds really fun. But most of these movies aren't great. Like, the first Conjuring is incredible. Annabelle is very okay. Like, it's not terrible, but it's not very good either. Conjuring 2 is one of my favorite horror movies ever. Annabelle Creation is okay too. I think that movie's a little overrated. The Nun is horrible. Annabelle Comes Home, I think, is overhated. I actually really like Annabelle Comes Home. That's my favorite of the Annabelle. And I think that's my favorite spin-off. And then The Conjuring 3 was miserably disappointing for me. I found that movie very boring, not scary, and that's what you get when you get the director of Curse of La Llorona to direct a horror movie. Like The Conjuring 3 at that. Yeah, guys, that is everything that I got in the week since I bought all that stuff. Let's read the comments before we get on out of here. I thought he was rather horrible, but I don't necessarily think that's his fault. I think that's how he's written, but I did not like him at all as Carnage. I thought pretty much everyone in that movie was terrible. Dude, it was $10. You would have bought it too. You know you would have. And that steelbook is fire. Don't at me. Yeah, I went beyond the word crazy this month. I bought around 60 something titles. I was thinking about making this like an August haul and showing everything that I got last week, followed by everything that I got this week too. That would have been like a 2-hour video at least, because I literally got like 60 Blu-rays. 60 Blu-rays in the span of a week. I've never bought that much of anything in my life in the span of 1 week. I think I'm gonna take a break from Bookoff though, because I don't want it to be where I go back and I go so often that I don't see things that I want. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this Blu-ray video today. Don't forget that tonight on the channel, me and AJ Reaction will be doing a live watch along for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood to end the summer. Um, Thank you guys to whoever was in the chat. Thank you, Dilated, Alex, Emmett, Luke, my little brother, Jared. You guys are great. Um, Everyone have a great day, and I hope to see you guys tonight for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Peace.